Hey y'all, I'm Lane. Welcome back to the Manly Kitchen. Now for the last week I've been out for rehearsals, photo shoot, recording session, an MDA benefit. Got home late last night, got about 3 hours of sleep. Next thing I knew I was out getting myself a whole bunch of different dried chili peppers. And today I spent the day making chili Colorado sauce. Now there's two ways to make this, and I'm going to show you both of them all at once. And to be honest with you, since I haven't edited this yet, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it all in one video or if I'll have to break it up. So you might actually be watching this introduction more than once, okay? But another thing I want to warn you about is that we had grandbabies in the house today. So you're going to hear a little bit of noise from them. Always good to have the babies visit though, you know, and Papa Lane loves his grandbabies. And actually I had one of them, my little man in the Manly Kitchen. Now you'll hear him but you won't see him. You know, it's one thing for me to plaster my life all over the internet, but that doesn't mean that my family and loved ones have to be put out there in the public eye. You know, they prefer to keep their privacy. I hope you'll understand that and just go along with me on it, okay? But this was a lot of fun for me. I love chili, but original chili con carne is peppers with beef and nothing else. No tomatoes, no beans, none of that stuff. Just beef and then the sauce that goes on it. And as I said just a moment ago, I've got two different ways to do it, and I'm going to show both of them to you right now. So let's go have us some fun, okay? Before I start adding all this stuff, I'm just going to show you real quick. I got several different types of peppers today, all in the Mexican aisle. I've got chili morita, chili pods, chili arbol molido. That's ground, by the way. And then just, you know, because I wanted to show you the two different types, you can actually get the chili pods if you don't want to use the ground. And chili piquin, chili guajillo, and chili puya. Plus I'm going to use some habanero sauce because I couldn't get habanero chilies. They were out of them today. Now you can see this is going to be a huge batch. Like I said, I'm going to freeze a lot of this so that I can use it later. And check the instructions, the written instructions, and you'll be able to see it for a large batch and also for a small batch if you'd rather do that. Okay? Now, before I add anything, secret ingredient number one is a whole thing of beef broth. And this is just going to make it a little richer. And you know me, I like things rich. Might be in trouble. That might be too much water, but if it is, we'll boil it down. And I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of cider vinegar and a few tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And the salt, the oregano, get Mexican if you can, ground cumin, onion powder and garlic powder, ground chili I'll go ahead and add in now with the spices. Secret ingredient number two is some brown sugar. Get that in there. Secret ingredient number three is just a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, I got everything but the chilies in there. What the heck, we'll go ahead and add the habanero sauce since it's liquid. Now, you know me, I like things to hang out in the pot together and get to know each other and get happy. So what I'm going to do, before I even put the chilies in, is I'm going to let this go for a bit. Now that all that extra water I put in there has come down, I want to show you that there's no stem on these. All the recipes, of course, tell you to take the stems out. They also tell you to take the seeds, but that's where the heat is. But what I've done is I've taken all those peppers I showed you. You can see all the different types in there. Okay, now they're going to go in the pot, hopefully. Now I'm not going to worry about every seed in the world, just like I didn't worry about getting them out. Okay, we're going to get those and we're going to push those down into our happy mixture. Now I'm doing this huge recipe, and most recipes will tell you to let these go for anywhere from 15 minutes to a half hour. I'm actually going to let them go for an hour. And one of the reasons for that is that I'm going to do a rustic version. I'll explain that in the next segment, if you will. Oh, this is going to be one happy pot of peppers, folks. I mean to tell you. Okay. So we're going to let those sit for a while, and I'll see you in a bit. You can see that they've cooked down quite a bit, and believe you me, this is a sauce that is going to be one happy family of peppers, and it's going to get your attention. Now we've turned off the heat, and we have to let them cool for quite a while, but it's okay. Dinner isn't going to be for a bit until after the grandbabies leave. So I'll be back in a bit, and I'll show you the next step. So there you have it. That's what you do to get your peppers ready. Now, as you saw, even in that big old pot, I just had way too much water to start with. But if that happens to you, just boil it down. Don't worry about it. Get your spices in there, and if you see that it's too much, just boil it down until you have enough room to put the peppers. Also, keep in mind that I did about 5-6 times as much as you need for a regular meal. So, you know, if you're using fresh peppers, you can choose a few of these, a few of those. If you're doing dried, just pick 1 or 2 and use those, and it'll be a lot faster for you, okay? Now, on to the second video. I'm going to show you how to turn all those peppers and juice into a couple of different sauces. Peace.